Bonjour, welcome back. Here we are. I brought out all the tractors. We got the cultivator on the Model A, we got the fertilizer on the Booher, the Gilder brought over the Minneapolis Moline. The Gilder probably won't actually drive the Minneapolis Moline. I'll probably use the John Deere for that. But this way I could bring out all the equipment and I didn't have to drive tractors back and forth, which was sort of my whole plan here. All right, so what we are going to do, we're going to cultivate this field, prep it for sowing with oats. So we're going to cultivate and fertilize, and then if the green wheat hasn't come into ripen, then we will slow down time and plant. That's the word I was looking for, plant. Okay, are we ready? All right, I can run the John Deere at full click. Let's increase the speed of the time lapse here. And let's see how far we can get. If we can do this whole field before the green wheat finally gets ready for harvest. It's been a trying time with the green wheat, I think. We should be able to pretty quickly do this field. I've done this field pretty quickly before when I flipped it for canola. It was pretty quick as well. It's a small enough field that you can actually make pretty good time with this smaller equipment. Not to say that it wouldn't be nice with some, larger, like 6-meter cultivators or whatnot, but right now, this cultivator works. The other thing I really like is the fuel efficiency of this John Deere Model A. Look at that. I got 4 liters of fuel. Yeah, I don't burn much fuel on this thing. I love that. I have already refilled the Booher once. Yeah, the Booher has been refilled once. This guy I have not refilled yet, which just makes me smile. Because when it comes down to it, I'm all about fuel efficiency. Because that is one of the more expensive things here in this game. After, of course, some of the equipment. Oh, look, there's the great demand at the inn for the green wheat, and I'm betting we will not make that based on guesstimation here. It's just the craziest thing. Like, green wheat just doesn't want to grow. Oh well. What do you do, right? What do you do? I just realized that I did not move my motorbike over to the farm to get chicken eggs, because the chickens, like I said before, the chickens only lay 28 eggs before they're like, oh, done. So we're probably going to get kind of screwed by that, but that's all right. We'll lose a little bit of chicken egg, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, or the egg breaks, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just wishing every time I turn a corner and look at that green wheat that it's going to change texture, or there's something we can get over there and just harvest all that green wheat up. Which reminds me, how much do I get for green wheat anyway? I'd get $8.51 if I could sell it right now. Let's turn on the lights. Let's get in the cab too. Yeah. I know I missed that one spot over there. I'll get it. I promise. Let's just check the green wheat. Nope. Actually, I don't like that light. The light actually, lights in Farming Simulator. Excuse me. I swallowed a frog again and I forgot to chew. Lights in Farming Simulator lag the game, no matter what, it seems. So you take a FPS hit regardless when you have lights, and that's really kind of annoying, honestly. It's going to be dark here pretty soon. I don't know if I really want to work in the dark. What I might do is pause to record when it gets a little bit too dark. I'm thinking like 20:30 or thereabouts. Yeah, probably 20:30. I'm probably going to pause record here coming up when I get back around to the rest of the tractors, which is close enough to 20:30, and then we'll, yeah, I'll come back when it's daylight. So I'm just going to drive the old John Deere up here. Stop. Turn her off. All right. So, yeah, we'll be back when it's daylight. Okay. Are you guys ready for this? Are you ready for this? The green wheat's done, right? It's 4:30 in the morning. It's supposed to rain today. Holy moly. We still have some time left in the Great Demand. You know what this means? This means we got to burn rubber. Okay. We're not really going to burn much rubber in this particular tractor, but harvester. Whatever. But we need to boogie now. So 4:30 in the morning it is. A bit earlier than I wanted. Not you. Actually, no. You are fine. Get rid of that. Let's get going. Let's go, go, go. Go, tractor, go. Doesn't really matter which tractor I get. I just need a tractor to haul the trailer. Oh, man. Of all the times for the green wheat to come in, it's when it's going to rain. When we have a great demand, we only have 4 hours left on our great demand. So we have to get everything in by 8:30. I just drove right by the trailer. I'm so excited to get this done and get some great demand money. I drove past a trailer. That's awesome. So, yeah, we're now pressed for time. And the crazy thing is, I'm not going to hire any help. Why? Because I don't think the hired help is going to do a very good job on this field because of the shape it is. Now, hired help is great for back and forth stuff, but this is nowhere near a back and forth kind of field. So, let's turn on some lights. And let's start harvesting some green wheat. Yeah. So we're really in a race against 2 clocks. We're in a race against the weather, which is bound and determined to rain today. Jesus. That, by the way, I knew that was going to happen. That is a bug with this map. Yeah. Nice. So I'll probably have to relog after we're done harvesting green wheat, but I'm more concerned about getting the green wheat in. I'm probably never going to plant green wheat again. It's such a barren 3/4. The time investment to get this harvested, I don't think is worth it to me right now. Even at great demand prices. If it wasn't for a great demand, our price point would be similar to wheat, which some of you might be like, well, yeah, because it's wheat. Well, but it takes so much longer to grow that one must ask themselves, what's the advantage over just pure plain wheat? And right now I can say that I don't think there is an advantage over just plain wheat. Because just plain wheat gets me more harvests per week than green wheat does. And now we're in this crazy race against time to get as much green wheat in and delivered. Go. Pipe out. Go. And to you. Yeah. Well, we'll have to relog after we're done harvesting. Yeah. I was hoping that I picked up the latest and greatest version of this map because the mod author was like, oh yeah, it's fixed in the latest version. Apparently not completely. So there you go. Yeah. There you go. All right. Green wheat discharge. Thank you, sir. All right. Come on, come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. We don't have a lot of time. Hurry, pipe out faster. Pipe out faster. Thank you. Away we go. Turn the lights back on. You like that sense of urgency I rarely have in Farming Simulator. I'm more like, oh, well, we'll get there. But now it's like, okay, we can make great money. We can make canola level money on this large of a field. And here's the best part. We get this field done and plant canola on it. And we have a great demand in canola coming up. So we'll be able to double up our great demands off this big field. I think that will be awesome. Am I actually? No, apparently there is no... Well, that's odd. Apparently there's no straw. I would have thought there was straw. I don't have a chopper in this harvester, so apparently there is no green wheat straw. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Also, we're going to be in trouble, I think. Let's check. Straw. Yeah. Okay. Small change of plans on the small field. We are not going to put oats on the small field because I'm not 100% sure about the straw there. We need straw. We also need money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put regular everyday wheat on that small field that we got over there. The one over there. And yeah, I'm going to put regular wheat on that one so I can get the straw off of that for the cows. Go. Wow. That is an awesome bug. At least we have a neon screen. You know what they say, red skies at night, sailors delight. Red skies at morning, sailors take warning. Well, green skies at morning, elves cry. It's a true story. You can go look it up in a fairy tale book if you want. Go. Okay. So yeah, we're in a crazy race against time here to try to get all this in. All right. And then the race becomes getting canola planted on this field when I've also got to get that other field done over there. Yeah. This ought to be fun. Because even buying another tractor isn't going to help at this point. Well, that's a nice how do you do, isn't it? Well, we'll have to think about it. Is canola or wheat more important? Wheat is important because it gets a straw for the cows, which is a constant source of income. But canola is important because it's going to be a great demand, which is going to give us some good cash. Now, if we run cows just off of grass, they're still going to produce milk, just not the full amount. I think we'll do that. I think I'm going to move the John Deere over here. I'll cultivate this field as fast as I can. Which isn't very fast on that John Deere, let's be honest. But the John Deere I can run at full speed with that cultivator. Yeah. So then I'll put canola on this field. And then we'll zip over to that field we were working on. Actually, that field's partially done. I could just do... Decisions. When you're one person running this farm, man, decisions. Hired help isn't going to help me because he's just going to hit the power lines in the middle. So they're just going to annoy me more than help me, honestly. Because I'll just have to babysit them. Come on. Go. All right, where are we going with this to get the great demand? The inn. Okay, that's good because we know where the inn is. It's right there. It's nice and close. Okay. Right, and ooch. And it's going to trick me at not being full because I've got the bucket on the front of the tractor, but I just have to remember that it is going to be full here. 4,500. Go. Too bad I can't put some in the bucket, right? I'd make it better if I could put it in the bucket. Where's my gate? There's my gate. All right, let's go make a pretty penny. Our first delivery with 4 hours remaining of green wheat. And then we'll have that nice little cash product running. And so the goal is get this harvest in before the rain and the great demand is over. Switch it to canola. With an eye, I just barely made that turn. With an eye towards getting that in 4 days. All right, nice $861 a ton. Sweet money. All right. Some of you would be like, well, why don't you get the bucket off the front? Because you don't need it. Well, yeah, except for then I'd have to actually do the work on the gilder to get the bucket off the front. You know, I got to remove the pins and all that, and I'm just not. Yeah. Go. All right. There and go. Yes. All right. And back we go. Here we are, back again. Turn that off there. All right, 4:44. You guys want me to speed up time while I do this? It'll be in-cab stuff. Or it'll be me jumping around and derping around, so you might get dizzy, but you know what? Why don't I, yeah, how about a little bit of high-speed harvest for you guys? We'll be back either when it rains or when we're done with green wheat harvest. All right, well, while we go around in the green wheat, the wheat of greeniness, the greeny wheat of greeniness that doesn't create any green straw, which I thought it would. Anyway, so there's a rant coming up at the end of this, which, well, not at the end of it. Yeah, you'll hear the rant. You can also, by all means, go read the discussion on the FSUK forums about this green sky that I had with the author and an admin. But let's not talk about that. I want to talk about something else because some of you hate this map and some of you love this map. Those of you that hate the map want big farms, big machines, big things. And you know what? If you want big, and I mean big, Fadman has a ongoing Let's Play with Hitman and Carvera. They're on the 16x Paradise map. And you're like, oh, but I want to watch you. Yeah, well, guess what? I show up from time to time. I don't record, usually, but I just show up and derp about. I showed up a couple weeks ago and drove Fad crazy with my harvesting technique. I think I drove Hitman nuts, too. So really what it comes down to with Duke farming, Duke's map is good, but it's too big for one person to handle. Even with course play, it's too big for one person to handle. It is truly a multiplayer map, and I'm not doing a multiplayer Let's Play. I'm doing a single player Let's Play. So I needed a smaller map. So we came here to Birchwood. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm sort of regretting my decision based on the argument I've been having over this green sky issue with the mod author, but whatever. We just won't ever plant greenweed again. There you go. See, a preview of the rant to come. Yeah. I hope you like that, you know, I chose this map specifically because it's small enough I can handle this map on my own. I can feel like I can succeed on this map. Duke's map, I could succeed, but Duke's map would have taken me a year to succeed. And by succeed, I mean have my debt paid off and actually be able to produce a positive income on a constant basis. And I just didn't feel like I really wanted to keep doing that. I also wanted to try something new, something different. This map has its own set of challenges. It's a very tight map. And it's a tight map. There's some restrictions on it, like, you know, only 28 eggs in the egg house and stuff like that. And I like, you know, that the tractor can't climb up to the sheep. That's cool. I'm happy. I love the bumpy road on the way to there's a lot I really, really love about this map. I'm bummed about the green wheat thing, but they claim mod conflict. I claim not. So there you go. My word against their word. So we just agree to disagree. Yeah. So if you want big maps, if you want a big giant, I mean, they're using a 780 TT, a top end in-game harvester. They don't have the titanium pack on that particular server, but that might change with time. But yeah, so they're running big equipment, big fields, and it is truly massive multi-fruit. You know, millet and sunflowers and all that other stuff. There's a link in the description to Fad's YouTube page. And yeah, go check it out. Like I said, I show up from time to time. It's not a consistent thing, but I do show up and derp up their game here and there. I don't try to troll them, but there was an accident I think some of you saw with me and Hitman and a truck and a tractor. But whatever, we won't talk about that. It was Hitman's fault. He swerved into me. But yeah, so if you want large play, that's really where you're gonna have to go. Check out that Let's Play. Also, don't forget to check out Grey Gamer. He's got a Let's Play going that he uses some pretty large maps. He has a lot more patience than I do, I think. And also, you know, in the podcast with Duke pointed out why the map is so difficult. It is truly a very hard map. And while that's good, for a single player, that's very difficult. I mean, it's beyond difficult for a single player to deal with. The other reason that I moved to Birchwood is at the time I made the decision to move and had recorded the move, I still was in limbo about what to do with the or how to get Duke's map and Duke's mods up. Now that Looney has stepped up, there's a link to Looney's site, and he's uploading Duke's mods. Then you can get Duke's mods. I don't know if you'll be able to get that slightly modified map that I was using without the fencing, but whatever. You probably could ask Looney and he could dig it up, or I could provide it to Looney if you ask, or if Looney wants it. But yeah, it's truly, it's a great map in a multiplayer. And when you if you start out without my particular style, you start out with every single field. You own every field. So it's great because you start with every field and you start with a lot of equipment. You can really just jump in and get going. Because I'm building a story here, I had to maintain the continuity with the old map. The dream sequence really had to be fluid. And yes, this was always going to be a dream sequence. So there you go. That's why we're here in Birchwood. I like Birchwood. I'm totally bummed out about green wheat doing the green sky thing. I might do some more testing, but probably not, honestly. But yeah, there you go. Large maps, large Let's Plays. Go watch Fad, Hitman, and Caveira. I show up from time to time to screw up things. I'm going to continue to work on Birchwood. We might there might be something coming up where we have to leave Birchwood, but I don't know. I'm still working on that longer-term story. Sort of depends on the long-term relationship with FSUK, I guess. And, yeah. Those of you that asked about why didn't I go to Germany, because I never wanted to go to Germany. I always said France. Well, I said Europe, didn't I? Well, France was always my goal, so there you go. And the reason I didn't choose NI Modding's map is because it's not multi-fruit. I wanted a little bit of extra fruit, and I thought I had that with Birchwood. But we're probably going to plant mainly in-game fruits now, which is sort of a bummer. I got to try oat, though. We will try oat. All right, so you've seen me derping along here, harvesting the green wheat. Green wheat's also causing me like a 50% FPS hit, which is crazy. I don't know what the deal is. I think it's the texturation as it sways, along with the green sky, but I don't know. There's all kinds of weirdness going on. This was a very weird recording sequence. In many, many different ways. All right, cool. What else? We got a few more minutes of harvest here before we go back to normal speed. I don't know what else to talk about. There you go. I hope you like Birchwood. Check out the link down below to Duke's Mods. If you want Duke's Mods. Check out Fad's channel. Check out Grey Gamer's channel. Their links are down below also. Yeah, there you go. Oh, don't forget, Mod Spotlight Award show is coming up. And a special coming up the week after that. Yeah, that's all I know. That's all I know about my own channel. There you go. Oh, that's all I know. Oh, wait, there's more I know. The whole sequence of 2 farm sim and 1 farm sim Mod Spotlight thing, where I sequence it. 1 week you get 2, next week you get 1. That stays. That will stay. Euro Truck might not stay. There might be something that slips in from time to time instead of Euro Truck, but that is to be determined by YouTube's weird and wacky policies. As YouTube changes, we adapt to it, or try to. Pray that YouTube doesn't break everything. If they do, make sure you pay attention to me on Twitter, because I'll tell you where to find stuff that you can't get on YouTube. Ooh, how about that? Nothing right now. Right now, everything's on YouTube, so you're safe there. All right. We're finishing up here. Sweet. We're almost done. Harvesting our green wheat with our green sky at night. Okay, enough. I'm going to stop now. We'll go back to the music, which is Parisian Waltz. That's what it is, Parisian Waltz. We'll go back to a little bit of music and then back to normal time. See you in normal time. Here we go, our last little square. We've done it. We've beaten the rain, or almost beaten the rain. We can't say we've beaten it until we've actually finished this bit of wheat, but this is our last bit of green wheat. Probably the last time I'm going to harvest green wheat, period. I am going to go and check again about this map and see if they fixed this green problem. I hope they have, because green wheat, I mean, I'll probably never plant it like this again on a large major field of mine. I don't think it really adds, it adds another crop, which is good. I mean, new crops are always good, but I don't know. I'm not sure I'm really a big fan of green wheat at this point in time. Maybe after I've, exhausted all the other possibilities. I don't know. But looks like we're just about, we got, 2 passes to go? Yeah, back and forth. Then I'm going to run the last bit of green wheat to the inn. Then I'm going to have to relog back into the game in order to clear off the sky problem we got going on. I guess it's more than 2 passes. And then we got a few things we need to buy. And I will cultivate and plant and fertilize this field in canola. This field in canola, that field over there in wheat. I'll do that off screen because you guys know what's going to happen there. And hopefully next time it'll be great demand time for canola, and we can harvest our canola up. If it's not, we'll store our first crop, which is yeah, it is not something I do very often, apparently. I thought I did, but you know, what can I say? Are you going to empty all of it? No, you're not. Oh, are you? Oh, really? 76. Oh, jerk. All right, let's go get the. Let's go drop this off. I'll drop that 75 liters off off screen. That's where I wish I could just like put some in the scoop and just be like, yep, put it in the scoop. Let's roll. But no. Also, can I not get 75 liters in there? Really? Let me overload a little bit. Oh, goodness. All right, but we got 54 Gs. This is going to add a little bit more to it. This is going to make life so much nicer. Now, we do have a $150,000 loan that we do have to pay off, but, you know, whatever. We'll get there. All right, this is going to give us, what, 57 and change? Yeah. Sweet. All right. So, yeah. I'm going to go grab that 75 liters. And log back in so I can clear off the whole green thing. Unless it... Nope, it hasn't gone away. All right, we will be right back. Okay, we're sort of back. Okay, here's the deal. This really frosts my cookies. This map is, as of this recording, quote-unquote, gold standard at FSUK. Gold standard FSUK is supposed to mean it is problem-free. You're not going to have any problems. Notice that this field is cultivated for me. Also note that, not that field. This field is, oh, look at that. Cultivated for me. You want to know something else that's really cool? If I go to here and I run over here, you're going to love this. I know you guys are going to love this. And then we're going to get into my rant. Look at that field. It doesn't have any grass on it. Huh. I wonder why that happened. Oh, it happened because that green sky is written into your game. Period. End of story. Once it starts, you will never get it out of your game. Ever. Okay? I posted to the FSUK forum. I don't expect them to actually respond in any sort of timely manner, quite honestly, because several people have pointed out this problem in their canned responses. Oh, you must have the old map. Well, I don't have the old map. I have the new map. So here's the thing. Don't ever plant green wheat. If you planted green wheat, here's how you fix it. You are going to, yeah. You fix it by creating a new save game. Then go into the save game, like this one, and you copy, in my case, I copied the Bank of Hagenstead, the custom triggers, the economy, the vehicles, and the career save game. I think that's all of them. Anyway, I copied just the base XML files I needed to rescue my game, brought that all over here. It forgot all the status of all my fields. That's why that's not actually grass. So, yeah, don't plant green wheat. If you've planted green wheat and your sky is green, you're screwed. And it really frosts my cookies because FSUK is supposed to be the gold standard. They're supposed to test. They didn't test very well, quite honestly. And actually, there's a lot of stuff they haven't tested very well, honestly. All right. Well, okay. That all being said, basically what I'm saying is if you value your save game, don't plant green wheat. Or if you've planted green wheat, yeah. Well, if you planted green wheat, here's the thing. If you planted green wheat, in the description, there's a link to the Stockaglaws forums, my sub-forum of the Stockaglaws forums. There will be in the Farming Simulator play, not the mods, but the Let's Play or whatever it's called. I don't remember right now. There will be a step-by-step on how I rescued this saved game. Because if you plant green wheat, well, you're going to have to rescue your saved game. Isn't that fun? I don't think it's fun at all. Hopefully the mod author will come to their senses and realize that their map is going to be crap if they don't fix that. Rant over. I'm going to have cookies now because suddenly I want cookies. Something about saying frosted cookies repeatedly. Okay. Let's buy some stuff. We are going to buy... Ooh, what's on sale? Okay, and what am I going to do with that? It's like half of what I need in any condition. All right, let's pick up our $21,000 Ford 5000 front loader. I know some of you hate the Fords, but you know what? Too bad. When I get the money, we'll look at the John Deere stuff. But until then, we're getting the Ford. It's 21 grand. Let's go back to the in-game front loaders. Pick up our, not for the Agravector, pallet fork, because we need that. And let's go into baling tech. We need our bale trailer. So let's buy that. That's going to be fun. I can see that coming. The other thing I'm going to do is I noticed this because I was reading through my XML files. If I go in here and I go and check my statistics, I have 94,000 liters of liquid poo and 63,000 liters of solid cow poop. Why am I paying to fertilize my fields? Quite honestly, why am I paying? Let's make use of that. What I'm going to do, though, might surprise you. Or probably not, honestly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get... So I was kind of like torn. A 3,500 liter Krone Optum or this one, which is $20 a day and doesn't have a capacity, which, you know, annoys me all the time. So sort of like, what am I going to do? And then I decided, well, the Krone has cheaper. It is more expensive long term. Actually, you know what? Let's just get this thing. Yeah. Because, I mean, it's not going to carry a lot, but I don't need a lot. And I can use this, and I can use my Gilder, wherever the heck the Gilder is. Where is the Gilder? Oh, he's out here. I can use the Gilder to load him up. So let us go get our new toy. Here we go. Let's get some of our new toys. I'm not going to load the bales up this episode. I will save that for next time. We do have this Ford now, so we should be able to handle the cane trailer over there, which is good. The other complaint about this map that people had was the size of that silo is ridiculous, but you know what? I'm sort of fine with it right now. You know what? Can I? Thought time. We're gonna have a derp moment, I'm sure, but you guys see what I'm doing? I'm just wondering if this is even going to be possible. Because if I could put this on the bale trailer... Yeah. No. It doesn't like that. It wants to jump right off the forks. So we're not even going to try. We're just going to cause a disaster. I'll come over here with one of the other tractors and grab it. All right. This episode is running a little bit longer than I wanted to because I had the rant when I came back. All right, so we have our bale trailer. We have our Ford with the front loader. I'll take this up to the sheeps. And next time... Seriously. Should have known to cut that a little bit wider. Oh, good Lord. All right, so let's... There we go. Just got to drive it like I drive an oversized load on Euro Truck, right? Oh, my goodness. All right. I'll drop this equipment off up at the sheeps, and I'll take the manure spreader over. I'm going to go ahead and use the pellet fertilizer and get our wheat and our canola planted. And then next time we'll work with the manure thing. The manure thing. Yeah, the manure thing. I'm going to go with that. Uh-oh. It's empty, and it struggles up this hill. That's awesome. Oh my goodness, that's actually, I mean, that's nice. Nice model there. All right, so we found one serious glaring monster freaking game-killing bug in this map so far. We now know not to even bother with green wheat, and really, honestly, I can get the same yield out of wheat, so I don't know. And it grows, and everything grows faster than green wheat apparently. So X-nay on the green wheat day. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, oh, I probably need help of many sorts. Oh wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 10 is what you can get on this bale trailer. So that's what we're going to assume right now. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. I keep talking. Can I be slick and put this up? No, let's not put it up there. Let's put it down here. Just going to kind of... Boop. Look at that. Look at that being all slickness. Isn't that awesome? I'm so smart. Okay, all right. I've been DerTebbers. This is Farming Simulator 2013. We are here in the Burgundy region of France. Don't plant green wheat if you play along. But otherwise, until next time, happy farming.